Well. What an evening that was. If you were trading this thing, if you got long with us, congratulations. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to the Otter Gang. Look at the results, man. What a sweep for Trump. Now, you know what? As a Canadian, we stay out of this stuff. All we know is that we want your protection, but nonetheless, this is a landslide victory. Some of you may be happy, some of you may be sad. However, we stay out of politics. We look at the charts. We try to analyze this as best as we can. We know if we dive too much into the politics, it just gets messy. So let's just state facts. Trump has won. Tariffs are coming, and guess what? Gary Gensler is getting fired. Okay. Oh man, what a pump. So we had a Trump pump. Beautiful, wow. I mean, over 10%, breaking all-time highs. Now, what are we in for? Like, this is pretty crazy, right? So, yes, we have now gotten above our previous all-time highs. We are now into price discovery. Price discovery. Isn't that incredible? I love that word. However, with any breakout, there's always some sort of retest, some sort of capitulation, sideways action that we can anticipate. Okay, so that's something that I am warning you guys about. We're warning you as well about the smoke clearing. We just talked about this in the Discord, and up only can be scary because you never know when that thing is going to top. We look across the other markets, NASDAQ on an absolute ripper, Chinese down, Europe down. Okay. We'll see what happens with the S&P today, but mostly risk on assets reacting nicely, especially the Russell. The Russell has hit all-time highs, in expansion mode is possibly on the table. We have been waiting for this possible moment for quite some time, so we'll see if we do continue to push up and beyond. Okay, so this is looking good nonetheless. So let's get into Bitcoin for today. I will be in the Discord for later on, but my God, we had a great call from Kyle yesterday for a massive Ethereum trade. Okay, right before this pumped entry at 2,400 basically, and off we went. I mean, so much good TA. We gave you guys along in our premium Discord as well from the previous day. So, I mean, we were set up for success. A whole bunch of us just absolutely crushing it. If you want more value, if you want to come and hang out with a good, kind, helpful community that isn't all egotistical and crazy and, saying you suck, we're here to help. We would love to have you. Come over and hang out with us in the Discord. This is where the alpha is. The link should be down below. It's only $20 a month for the premium as well. We try to keep it cheap so that we can have as many people to try and help and try to help them on their trading journey. We do have a premium live today at 12:15. Okay, so let's get back into the charts and let's take a look at Bitcoin quickly. And we can see the 3-day obviously turning up. A lot of things are going to be turning up because of this pump. Now, if we want to get into a top-down analysis, first we got to understand what happened yesterday. Okay, yesterday was very nice. Okay, this was the long we called absolutely to the dollar. Okay, to the dollar on this long over here, and then we pushed up. We had some volatility. We got everybody hopium, and then we crashed down, consolidated, and then we ripped. Okay, so whenever you do rip, you do come for some liquidity. You do come from some key levels, and I will have those key levels for you at the end of this video. So just hold your horses. We got lots of key levels for you, even extension levels above that you can have an eye on if we do continue to pump. Okay, so as we pushed up, you can see beautiful push up, retrace back down, grabbing a little bit more liquidity, and then an absolute ripper to the upside on that Trump victory. Okay, so Trump is firing Gensler, pro crypto candidate. So as risk on asset investors, we're happy for this. As traders, we can look for possibly a rotation into altcoins and things like that. So we'll keep our eyes on the price. Now for the daily today, you just want to simply let the dust settle. In my opinion, I won't be trading this just yet. I want to see what's going to happen. I would expect a retracement of some sort. How deep we go, we'll have to find you some levels, and we'll do that as we go through this video. But you can see money is ramping to the upside, VWAP crossover to the upside, and a beautiful green dot. This does look like it will print positive unless it does come all the way back down to that 69,000. We'll have to wait and find out, but it does look quite strong for continuation here on the daily. Going into our 12-hour, just checking in quickly, we can see here that we have that trigger wave that we were talking about I believe that was on Monday. So we were talking about this printing a trigger wave and coming back over in the VWAP crossover to the upside with money ramping up. This all came to fruition. Okay, so always be listening to the forecast on the top-down analysis because it can lead to very volatile moves. And if you did take that VWAP crossover on the 12-hour, you would have made a lot of money. Okay, looking here, we're holding the 50% line here on stochastics, and there's tons of room for growth on the 12-hour, which suggests that even if we do flag out here, we could continue, which is quite cool. Okay, going to our 4-hour. Just for the day, we want to see what we got. And clearly we're overextended. Okay, overextended VWAP coming out, right? But money is coming up. So the hopium is that the money is coming up. So for me, a flag would be best for today. Just understanding that, hey, we're overextended. This could come down like this, and then maybe we can continue up like that. But right now, this does look like it does have a little bit more legs, but we'll have to wait and find out how the market reacts this morning. I mean, when the market's open at 9:30, it's going to be an interesting one. I suggest at least waiting 15 minutes for kind of letting it shake out and then possibly looking to get into a trade. Now, going into our 3, we're going to see here the red dots start to form, money flows coming out, VWAP's coming down. Okay, so negative, negative, negative. And then we can see the 2-hour here posturing is pretty negative, but it's just a nice little flag. Okay, we would like to take advantage. Anytime there is a rip to the upside like this, you're typically looking to retrace to at least halfway. Typically, okay? You can put on tools such as like your Trader's Reality Main, and you can see the Vecta candles. You can see all that kind of stuff where it can help you, identify these strong candles and where they're potentially going to be recovered. Okay, so let's be aware of that. But nonetheless, very bullish sentiment. People have clarity. Let's remember that. People have clarity, meaning that people can make decisions now based on the presidency, based on a forecast of pretty much up to like 2 years. I'm pretty sure he has 2 years to do whatever the hell he wants with the majority of government that he did win. And then it gets a little bit, flexible with Democrats having some more pull. But we'll see. As a Canadian, we try to understand it, but I'm sure you guys as Americans understand it much better. And for all of our Europeans and other countries and Asians and all that, we just try to make money here, right? We're traders first and foremost. We're just aware of the news, trying to position ourselves correctly. And in my opinion, this is a bullish case. We just have to let the dust settle. Okay, going into the 1 hour today, you can see the ramping back in. Okay, so for me, let's break it down. This is how I would break it down every morning for you guys. So I would be drawing this flag, looking for a breakout retest. I do have my key areas that I'm going to share with you right now, and I will share this with the premium Discord. So you guys are getting privy to my extension levels. Okay, so here are all my levels. I'm going to share them with you guys. This is not something that happens quite often. I work hard on making sure these levels are absolutely bangers, and you know what? They are. Look at how well it called the bottom here, okay, before we got the big pump all the way up into the Trump world, okay? So we're going to pull some fibs here. Let's get into it. Just pulling a fib from swing low to swing high. Let's go from impulse. Okay, I'm going to go from swing low to swing high over here. And do I want to go from here? Do I want to go from here? For me, impulse to move really started off of this low here. So I'm going to go from here. This would be my impulse move all the way up to the top of the range here. So we are bouncing currently off our 382. So we're going to keep that in mind, that our 382 is matching up with some nice key areas over here. Then we're going to map out our 618, which is matching out with our key area right here as well. So that's going to be an ideal area for a potential bounce if we do retrace back down here. Okay, and we're looking for a potential bounce. We'll see if we do get it. Okay, looking over here, zooming out a little bit, I want to go on the 4 hour and check volume. Okay, so what do we have for volume support level within these areas? Yes, we have all these areas here, but let's go back all the way to the Monday over here. Monday. This gives us more of like a 3-week, almost 4-week volume profile. So we can see that we do have key areas here. Boom. And those areas we just marked out as well. There is a big volume node here. So I'm going to switch this one green here, just so we can identify that this is volume in here as well, just underneath the 382. And then we can see that we do have liquidity down below in here. So let's delete that. We added these two just now. Okay, and these are going to be our key areas. We can get rid of this one now. We'll keep these down here, and then let's just go back over here to where price action resides. Let's go into our 30-minute. Let's take a look here. So we have a bunch of levels in here, and then we have some extension levels above us. So let's flip those on, and let's mark them out for you guys so that you guys have them as well. So for today, right, breaking down, we'll see if we can break above this, get above. If we're coming down, we're looking for some pretty precise key areas that we are looking to take advantage of in the short term. This will be our volume level, the green buy level. We have our 382, our golden pocket as well coming in, and then clearly our all-time high liquidity has been taken. So matching up with all these, we definitely want to keep our eyes on the prize where we're looking at these levels. If we lose the 382, we're looking to come down to 70. Let's go to the bottom of this, 72,204, and then understanding that, hey, this 382 is important because we have our lows here, right? So if we lose these lows, we look for continuation of a downtrend, and then clearly we have a new label to attach, and that is this one here as an all-time high. Congratulations. We are now entering price discovery, and we'll see how that pans out for us. Okay, and we'll get rid of all-time high here. An amazing, amazing day. So got some ideas. What can we do from this? So from this, looking at market cipher, cooling off a little bit, flagging out, right? So for me, keeping it simple, what are we looking for? We just want to see this possibly bounce, right? So coming into all these areas, we can look for potential higher low, breakout, continuation. Okay, that would be the bullish signal, right? But in my opinion, not as likely. Okay, I would look for a swing failure pattern, breakout into this thing. Okay, these are the three bullish signals, and I will share that with the Discord as well. And then we can look for it to come back down into our golden pocket, retest this order block, which is in here as well. Let's turn on our order block. Look at that, beautiful. And we can look for that continuation. Okay, so we have some options as well, but we need to be very cautious with price action right now, in my opinion. Okay, so make sure you guys are using good risk management. Subscribe if you're enjoying this content. I will be live trading this thing tomorrow morning, and I will be live in the Discord all the time. So come over and hang out with me. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. We're on our way to 5,000 subscribers. If you wouldn't mind, join us. Thank you. God bless. Have a safe day. Peace.